Oh, that hole? This big honkin' mecha destructor came out of nowhere and smashed a hole in the wall.
I loved him so much. Oh my gosh. Do I need to level the entire building, sir? Literally.
Hey, stop pinching me. Don't you realize how strong you are? That's more like a vice than a pinch.
No, because ever since y'all said it yesterday, it has not left my mind, okay? I need the legendary commander to be Anderson. I need Anderson to get his effing wife back in modern day. And I need him to call her Mecha Destructor. Like, There are gaps in the timeline. There are absolutely gaps in the timeline that I'm very, very, very interested to see how many they possibly address. There's like Snow White's first like mind switch. We can assume like what, like where it, like what it came from. But like if we're gonna go through trauma, you know, might as well see like the exact cause if anything happened. My biggest thing is like I still want to know what the hell happened to Legendary Commander and like Lilith after they got called like to that meeting that they like never effing came back from. Like we see like Liliweiss's like last moments, but what the hell happened there? It just feels like so, it feels so shady, suspicious. I like the Liliweiss's death did not feel organic, you know? And if somehow, some way, the central government or whoever the heck at the time felt that like they were getting to be a, like, you see her laid out, we have her last words. Yeah, no, like we have that. I want to know the meeting and the build up and all that. Cause like, from what I've seen, it feels as though if Legendary Commander, because like we've seen it a couple different times with like Johan and like a couple other people, where it's like if the Goddess Squad was getting to a point to where they were too high up, you know, and like in a way like uncontrollable, then I could see some people like effing around and wanting to like bring them down in a way. Like I'm kind of blinking on words right now, to be honest. But yeah, like they were definitely like gaining influence and all that, to where more devoted to the Goddess of Victory than the central government. Yeah, like they were definitely like that squad that they like, if they like kept going, they probably could have been like the hero, the people of the Arks like go to for like anything rather than their actual like government like entity. And so I wouldn't be surprised if like they put like Liliweiss in a position to where she was like forced to like fight alone and like forced to use up like the last of her reserves or like something like that. Like I have questions about like this entire chunk of time, and I'm curious to see if Snow White saw even like little glimpses of what happened, or if like she didn't see glimpses, but you know, like they'll narratively show the viewer little glimpses. But here we go. I'm so effing excited. I didn't realize until like around New Year's, I think, that Ark Guardian literally has like Lilith's silhouette as the eye. I did not notice that until I was like making like thumbnails and stuff, and I was like, So, I'm sure effing ready for this. Here we go.
How are you feeling?
Soooo!
Fine.
There she is!
On second thought, I feel great.
Oh boy, we're really starting right from there.
So this is what it's like to be able to move your body freely.
Oh!
I'd forgotten what this felt like.
Oh!
Considering your condition, it's impressive any of you were able to move around on the surface.
They were a little old.
What a complete mess. Not a single component was left intact. Not only that, Scarlet's body is practically a mass-produced model in its current state. It's unbelievable. Yet despite all that, you both kept fighting. Most admirable.
SU, did you play Goddess Fall? I hope so. Yeah, they're definitely being a lot more current and up to date, and like, I hope you know what's going on in like the last, honestly, since like ever since like 2.5 Annie.
You're right. We are admirable.
Aww, yes you are. We put a story mode.
At present, your body has been completely repaired and even enhanced. Try to move as much as possible to acclimate to it.
Oh, and even enhanced.
How about the armaments? Do you like them?
I do.
We tried to replicate them as closely as possible to what you used previously.
I like them a lot.
They don't seem particularly strong. They're a bit too light, in fact.
Oh. She's like, they're not heavy. I doubt. Where's the bullets?
Weight has no bearing on power. Don't you know? Technological advances begin with improvements in weight. Even so, they feel far too light and seem too weak.
She's like, Big Boom has to be heavy.
I'm telling you, they're not weak.
Listen to Cecil, she knows what she's doing. I trust
Then
her.
load me up with additional weapons and ammunition.
Damn.
We finally succeeded in increasing performance while reducing weight. What's the point of making it heavier again?
Because she can carry more, is what she's saying.
The more weapons, the better. Fine. Load me up to the limit.
Oh.
As you wish. Thank you.
Thank you.
How are Scarlet and Rapunzel? I managed to keep them alive. Strictly speaking, their brains are being housed in the brain shelter.
Oh, not the brain shelter. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's good news for Rapunzel. That she, like, a brain was even, you know, like, Rapunzel looked like she turned to bits.
Their bodies are beyond repair and cannot be used.
Ooh, I can't wait for those upgrades.
That's a relief. Then when will they receive their new bodies? That won't be possible.
Oh.
What?
Why?
Eden doesn't possess the technology to manufacture NIKKEs.
Oh. So when is Rose gonna... Oh. That's exactly what they're gonna do, isn't it? That's exactly what they're gonna do, isn't it?
I don't understand. Then what have you been doing all this time? we can modify or repair pre-existing bodies.
Ow!
But creating one from scratch is beyond our capabilities.
Damn. Oh, okay, okay. Honestly, that does make sense, I guess. Because otherwise, they would have made more NIKKEs at Eden. Like, besides just inherit. So that does check out. I feel like that gives us like a path to Rose and Scarlet, but it still leaves a question for Rapunzel. Like, Rapunzel would then have to get like Ark help or something, potentially. Unless Mirror's effing around and has a spare somewhere. A Rapunzel event? I feel like a Rapunzel event would be related to VTC and Mirror, and like, I'm so ready for that one too. Snow and Rapunzel were the only two who didn't have an event. And like, now it's a lot more understandable on why they didn't have one. If Mirror would let that happen, she would if it like aligns with her plans. I would like an upgraded Cinderella. Buddy. I love Cindy as much as the next guy, but she does not need an upgrade right now. She does not need one right now.
It's similar to how the Ark handles Nymph.
You can toss another 2 skins her way. She'll be perfectly okay.
When I escaped from the Ark, I took everything I could carry with me.
Oh.
However, I was merely an MMR researcher. There was no way I could smuggle out NIKKE production technology on top of everything else.
Merely?
That technology is entirely monopolized by the Big Three.
So what I'm hearing is we need Commander over here, and then we need to make a phone call to Sewin.
So what happens now?
We do have a CEO in our pocket, like.
We'll have to obtain it from the Ark.
I feel like Mustang and Ingrid, while they would be willing to help, are like a lot more connected / public, like good standing and whatnot to be watched, versus Sewin and the MMR and all that like shadiness.
Like we could slip some NIKKE production stuff, you know, under the table.
That guy is making his way to Eden.
Let's go!
I'm planning to have him request the Ark to transfer NIKKE production technology to us.
And you're okay with doing that?
Of course I'm not okay with it. It hurts both my pride and feelings.
Oh. We do not want to let Jian near goddess brains. My issue, okay, is that if Mirror and Jian are connected and deep in all of that, part of the reason that I want Sewin involved is because if all of this stuff is happening without her like knowing, this could be the start of her like actually like learning and seeing what the hell is going on. Because right now it feels like all of this stuff is going on like under the table that she doesn't know about in her own organization.
The same applies to Johan, obviously. However, during our battle against the Queen, I realized something. We should have set aside our bullheaded pride and conviction and just focused on becoming stronger. If we had shared our technology with you and learned yours in return, things might have turned out a lot differently.
Oh.
It's something I regret. Though at this point, such insights are pointless.
They definitely could have shared and talked more, but like, I'll let them have a bone in the fact that like, I don't think any of them could have predicted that, you know, after quote unquote beating the boss would, you know, start a new phase. That would have effed them up spectacularly. You always need to prepare for Phase 2, 3. No. Like, in Final Fantasy, maybe. I feel like it was more similar to, like, a dungeon crawler. Or, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You know, where you're like, how many floors are we about to do? Because I just fought, like, 3 bosses, and I thought it was over. And they're like, haha, here's another 20. Should have kept that mega elixir just in case. Like, I ran out 20 floors ago.
I feel the same way. I took the queen too lightly.
I think that right there, that sentence kind of sums up a lot of the event for not just them, but also the fan base. The fan base was like really shocked that the queen, that, you know, the one that they've been fighting for like how many years, came and like wrecked stuff. It was like, what?
I thought of her as something that existed only in concept.
And
I figured that would be enough. But I was far too complacent. I regret it.
We also seem to forget how big Lilith was. I don't think anybody forgetted how big Lilith was. Because the moment we saw her, everybody's heart dropped. Like, everybody, I was like, oh. You know? I think people underestimated the queen. Like, actually being able to, like, finagle that the way she did.
Yes.
Well, our only real encounter with the queen was Cindy botting her until she got surprised. Yeah, I think that definitely, like, played a big picture, like, a big role in it, for sure. But again, it's like, they've been fighting this enemy for, like, how many years?
If we obtain the NIKKE production technology from the Ark, Noah can be restored as well.
Noah! Noah!
We can only hope.
What about Haran and Isabel?
Don't tell me that. Don't make those kind of noises, Cecil. That's not good for my cope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it is all right.
Cecil!
Those two. I never thought I would say this, but
Cecil!
they went out like true goddesses of victory. So it's fine.
We're so cooked if they're already dropping the line in the prologue. If they're already dropping the phrase in the prologue.
All right.
Get some rest. You must be exhausted from all the testing.
I guess. Thanks for everything you've done.
Oh. Oh. Snow White lies on the bed and stares at the ceiling. Her thoughts are all over the place. However, the mental turmoil soon settles, condensing into a single thought. Kill the queen. The one who desecrated the beautiful white flower, Liliweiss. Kill the queen, no matter what. Snow White closes her eyes and falls asleep. For some reason, she feels as if she's about to dream of the past. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
White petal. If one day a white petal grazes your cheek, greet it softly and say, "I'm doing well."
Oh my god!
White flower. Liliweiss, the most beautiful flower in the world. It represents pure love and sacrifice.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Goosebumps! Goosebumps!
No, they did not! Oh my god! What?
No, because first off, it looks like Red Ash. Second off, they really took them all away from her. Oh! Oh! I love them so much. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's so good. I love. Oh, you can do. Oh! I love the Red Ash callback. Wow. Wow. One more time. Oh. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Hath there yet been any word from Lilith or the commander?
Oh my gosh! We're just gonna jump right into it with the question I had!
Not yet, no.
I am worried. It is the first time we've experienced such prolonged silence from them.
Shift up, thank you!
I doubt there'll be any trouble. Not with those two.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That may be true, but considering the circumstances...
We've been staying in contact with the United Forces of Humanity, or rather, the central government.
What part of the past are we in? I believe Liliweiss and the commander left after Red Ash Part 1?
They're saying something unexpected came up, so it's hard to get in touch with them right now. For the time being, we'll just have to take their word for it.
And should they still fail to make their appearance?
Then we'll just have to storm in.
Pray what? That's rather bold of you.
That's what we need, though.
You said it yourself. In light of the current situation, those two are indispensable. It's obvious the authorities are hamstringing them with political nonsense again. If they're just stalling, we should get both of them out ourselves.
Methinks thou hast roused the slumbering beast within thy breast. Very well. If the interim chieftain saith so, I have no quarrel.
Don't call me that. It makes us sound like a motley crew of mountain bandits.
I mean,
Alas, this is a most vexing matter indeed. Though they did not partake in the battle against Anichiro, that they have not so much as revealed their visages till now is an offense most unpardonable.
all right. Got you. Heard, understood.
Should they present themselves, I shall chastise them soundly.
And how exactly are you planning to scold them? You've already been slammed into the floor and ceiling. There's nowhere left for you to get lodged in.
I mean, we can find a place.
Speaking of Anichiro, I have a feeling there's more than one heretic.
What makes you say that, Rapunzel?
I agree.
What giveth thee such a notion?
Those fusion experiments I saw in labs where they create the second generation.
Ooh, ooh. Why would you speak that into existence? You can't really fault her for that because Rapunzel has been the one that like has honestly been like kind of manning the search on our end for like corruption and everything. So she would be able to piece that together.
I believe Anichiro was the result of them.
They thought the entire second generation was turned into heretic by Abe. No. I don't know. That's not what she's saying. The fact that she calls them fusion experiments, and that's basically like the like definition of a heretic. Yeah, it's like these are the tools that would make one. Yeah.
They've already cracked the code to fusing NIKKEs with raptures. Anichiro must have been their first successful creation.
I don't think these people know Abe. Rapunzel does. She talked to her in her Bond story.
And considering how much she's accomplished, there's no way they would stop at only one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Frankly, if 3 additional heretics like Anichiro, no, even just 2 were to show up, humanity wouldn't stand a chance. That's precisely why we need Lilith and the Commander.
You know what? It does put Hansel and Gretel into a weird perspective when you put them in that context. Like if second gen was the result of like fusion experiments as like a premise, you know? Then Hansel and Gretel literally are 2 NIKKEs whose entire power structure is on fusion. Not saying that they're a heretic, like, because the heretic part is probably like Red Shoes, you know, putting some like chemical X and effing around with those experiments. But like the actual fusion component itself, like the idea of it, could have been something that they were already working on.
They're steadily growing stronger while we're over here wearing ourselves down. Unless something big happens that can turn the tide, humanity is doomed.
What manner of talk is this? Did we not achieve victory even without the two of them?
Yes, but we had Red Hood with us.
The tone when she says that.
Doth thy heart yet yearn for her?
Yeah, mine does.
Yes. If I could, I'd find her and bring her back.
Oh.
Pray, be not thus. She shone brilliantly and departed of her own free will, with no regrets.
She showed brilliantly.
'Tis unbecoming to linger in such moping.
The fact that Scarlet has experience with this.
Moping?
Snow White herself hath maintained a most admirable Doth she remain as she was?
Yes. She spends all her time in the workshop and barely comes out. I suppose she still hasn't gotten over it. I can understand how she feels. It's never easy to forget those we've lost.
Rapunzel is speaking with assumptions. She doesn't know the truth at this point in time. Remember, this was 100 years prior to chapter 1 of the story. Remember, blah, blah, blah. Yes. However, Rapunzel is a smart individual, and she's been tracking the corruption this entire time. While she doesn't know the actual corruption part that Red Shoes had, I feel like the statement of the old MMR, essentially, you know, that's essentially like what the VTC was. And like we see it, like modern day with Jian at the MMR, that's exactly what she's doing. She's doing fusion experiments. If that traces all the way back to the VTC days of them trying to do like fusion experiments to create like powerful NIKKEs, then again, like maybe not every single one of them was like a direct like playing around with it, but it does make me wonder if like Hansel and Gretel were a version of like some kind of fusion experiment. And then, you know, Red Shoes came into the lab and was like, I'm gonna take this project that you've been working on and like add something extra to it to see what would happen.
Especially considering it's someone she trusted and admired so deeply. It's only natural she feels this way.
Her 5-finger discount. Like, I'm just gonna take this.
All we can do is give her time. Since we can't truly know what it feels like to lose someone so precious.
Scarlet over here, am I a joke to you?
I know well how it feels.
Oh, yikes. That aged really poorly for her. Ow.
I needs must have a word with her.
Leave her be. She needs some time alone.
Art thou so soon forgetful of thy own utterance? We require every able-bodied soul we can gather forthwith, even if just one. Though it may strike harsh, now is assuredly not the hour for succumbing to despondency. So must I press them onward, even by force if need be.
Press on.
I shall take upon myself the part of villain.
Scarlet.
Very well. I'll leave that to you.
I'm curious if we're also going to see Scarlet and Rapunzel go through their, like, change during this event. Rapunzel didn't seem to change much except for, like, her outfit. But Scarlet also definitely went through a mind switch at some point during this timeline. Yeah.
I'm not confident when it comes to such things.
Me thought as much.
What do you mean by that?
I take my leave and shall return anon.
It would be interesting if we find out that, like, Scarlet didn't actually go through, like, any kind of mind switch. She just became an alcoholic and that just, like, chilled her out severely. And got a new outfit. Because, you know, they do say alcohol can make you a different person. Scarlet knocks on the firmly shut workshop door with the hilt of her sword.
Is there any within?
Only the sound of machinery can be heard from beyond the door. Oh, this song is so effing fun. This song is so effing fun. It's like, holy crap. Like, it's sad in the sense of, like, it being, you know, having leitmotifs of, like, other songs, but just, like, instrumentally, you can tell Cosmo, like, just took like half the percussion section, like all those instruments that aren't drums, and said, "Come here." And then if you're wearing it, like if you're wearing headphones, you can literally hear all the different instruments, like going from like one ear to the other, like a sound in like the top corner and like another sound like in the back. Like, if you have not heard this song on headphones, please do. Please do. Scarlet knocks a little harder.
Snow White, art thou within? 'Tis I.
As before, all that can be heard is the sound of machinery.
Oh, this situation doth offer scant hope unto my heart.
Oh. Sorry, it was just sudden for me. Didn't know you were in analyzing mode. If I like stop suddenly like that, it's usually because I'm trying to hear something. Scarlet takes a deep breath and grips the hilt of her sword, preparing to strike the door with even greater force. She raises her hand and swings it down at the door.
I'm coming.
Heavens.
She was already mid-swing! As Scarlet swings her sword to knock on the door once more, the hilt smacks Snow White square in the forehead. Oh. Oh, you know that hurt.
What meaneth this?
That's precisely what I was going to ask you.
Ooh.
What in the world are you doing?
Ooh.
Well, regarding that, what possessed thee to fling the door wide open so suddenly?
She's like, this is your fault.
Because you knocked!
She's crying. It's like, that hurt.
Hadst thou opened it sooner, no harm would have befallen any.
What is it? What do you want?
Ooh, she's a little sassy.
Come, let us enter. I must have a word with thee.
She also did just get her effing forehead smacked. What? She has a right. Scarlet walks past Snow White and steps into the workshop.
Hey, wait! At least let me make some room for you.
Scarlet's previously determined steps begin to falter. The spacious workshop is cluttered with countless tools and weapons, leaving barely any space to walk. Eventually, Scarlet stops in her tracks.
You could have told me you were coming to visit.
Had I done so, thou wouldst have striven to avoid me.
Eee!
Huh?
Like, I couldn't have you hiding.
I've heard from Rapunzel and Dorothy. Since the departure of the Red Hood, thou hast sequestered thyself within the workshop, refusing to leave forthwith.
Of the Red Hood.
I do not claim to ken what lieth within thy heart, yet now is not the time for...
As Scarlet scans around the workshop, her gaze settles on one particular spot. There, two uniforms painted white are visible. The figures of the mannequins dressed in them are strangely familiar. Scarlet continues to speak, her gaze never leaving the outfits.
What be these, then?
Oh, those. I was planning on showing them to you once they were finished.
Aren't these new outfits for Rapunzel and myself?
More like equipment than an outfit.
Hey, yo, was it really the alcohol? Scarlet carefully walks closer and gently touches the brim of the hat.
How splendid.
My God, it was alcohol. I was like, what? Aww. 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 She can make weapons. She can make clothes. She can do it all.
Do you like it?
Very much so.
I'm glad.
Aww.
But what possessed thee to make these?
Well, the battle's going to get a lot tougher from here on out. Red Hood's gone, and we don't know when Lilith will return. And there could be another heretic like Anichiro out there. We have to be ready.
Blacksmith and tailor, she would be rich in Ragnarok.
Snow White.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Thou art not mired in despair, then.
Oh.
I am filled with sorrow. I miss Red Hood. I miss her so much already. But even so, I said everything I wanted to say. We parted on good terms. I can't afford to wallow in despair.
Art thou burying that sorrow deep within thy bosom and continuing on thy path?
Oh. I'm surprised that supposedly the clothes they had in the present is stronger than their goddess days. I mean, technically, these clothes are like only half of their goddess days. And then their quote-unquote present clothes are the other half of their goddess days, since they did like Ark Guardian in it. Plus, yeah, the weapons. So like, you have to like also remember what Cecil said about the fact that this was probably their upgrade. This was probably their last upgrade that they got before Snow kind of like stopped making any kind of upgrades. Yeah. And then they were with those for years.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to put it that way.
Methinks I have regarded thee far too much as a child, and unfairly so.
Not, just also to clarify, not that I don't think she couldn't have made upgrades that entire time. I feel like she could have. But she just focused more on patching up and this can do the job than making actual upgrades.
What?
Never mind. Think not of it. In any case, about these attire. What of Dorothy and Liliweiss? Are there none for them? Dost thou lack one too?
Yes. I figured I should start with the ones that have the highest priority.
I get it. Because Dora wouldn't want to get her crap dirty anyway.
Lo. By those very words, thou dost acknowledge that I surpass Dorothy in strength. A fine jest, but if thou were to attend first to us, how sorely disappointed would the others be?
I actually started with the ones who take the most damage or are frequently injured.
Yep. So she literally said, Dodo and Liliweiss, won't get touched. You, on the other hand, you like to jump on in there and just start swiping. Every effing time.
I'm sorry.
I wonder if Rapunzel gets damaged because, like, she has, like, damaged/injured because she has to constantly, like, run up to heal this one. Or because they also, like, target the healers on the team. Oh, wait, she's also the shield. That's right. Every time you know what's crazy is the fact that, like, I saw Rapunzel as, like, healer with, like, a shield subclass. And then it wasn't until effing Goddess Fall that I now have her as, like, oh, she can big shield. That's right. I always forget that.
Nay, 'tis no matter. All is well. But pray, whose foolishly large firearm be that? None among us would rightly wield such.
Oh, that's...
She went scholar, not white mage. That's a good point.
I made a promise to someone that I'd make something special for her.
It's the drill!
So I've been working on it, whenever I can.
There's a drill in there!
Though the recipient remains unknown to me, yet they are the luckiest soul in all the world.
Oh.
To be the beneficiary of a weapon crafted by the most accomplished artisan.
You flatter me.
Oh.
There you are.
That was quick. You did get a chance to talk some sense into her, right?
Huh.
This won't do. As the acting leader,
Thou shalt not treat Snow White as a child.
Let's go! Her literally doing the exact same thing, coming back and being like, now what we're not gonna do. It's like, but you were just doing that.
It's like, but now I know better.
You startled me. Why are you yelling all of a sudden? What's gotten into you?
Snow White is...
Aww.
Fie!
Bye.
Dorothy, prithee, step out and spar with me for a moment.
She couldn't come up with words. This was like, you know what? Come here.
My blood fulminates within me, and I must needs quell it.
That's crazy. Scarlet.
What?
With all haste, before this fire within me fades.
No thanks. The one thing I hate the most is getting sweaty.
Very well, then stand thee still. I shall see to the rest myself.
Oh my.
Count me out. You're good at playing by yourself, so why don't you do that instead?
Rapunzel.
Playing by herself? How could you say such a thing?
The corruption locked on quick with her. Oh my gosh, Red Hood hasn't even been gone for that long.
Very well, I shall contend alone. Do but grant me thine audience.
Goodness gracious, such noble... No, such indecency.
The commentary.
I suggest you stop talking.
Aye, that would be best.
We can't feed her headcanons.
Huh? You're not going to keep going? But why? Oh.
Because you made this awkward, ma'am. I'm gonna walk over there now. Oh my goodness. Like, aw. I'm sure as long as nothing bad happens to Lilith, nothing bad will ever happen to Snow. Yeah, as long as nothing happens to Lilith. They were just talking about you!
You're awake.
It's Mom and Dad! Oh my gosh, I'm getting more Legendary Commander. I'm getting more Legendary Commander.
Commander, where are we?
I figured Liliweiss would be in here, but like, I was keeping the expectations low.
We're in the repair center.
Oh.
So, what do you think? Is the central government's repair facility any different? Softer beds, perhaps? Or maybe the air is cleaner?
All hospital rooms are the same.
Liliweiss looks around the quiet room.
I do like that it's spacious.
Tell me about it. You could run laps in here.
Commander,
Yes?
what did they say?
What do you mean?
How much time do I have left?
You know he doesn't like that question.
I don't know. For all we know, you could live another 100 years.
That's like almost the exact same answer he gave last time.
Don't joke around.
I'm just trying to hold on to hope.
Hope is important.
Half a year, maybe. Less if you push yourself too hard.
I see. So there's really no other way.
So you just need to not push yourself too hard. Surely nothing could happen that would make you push yourself too hard.
There's no cure.
Jesus.
Those idiots. They built it without even knowing how to fix it.
This body was intended for short-term battles, after all.
I wanted to see more of them so badly, and of course they're gonna make me see them like this. Oh man. Serena, wow! We're just starting and it's going great. We're doing great. It's going terrific. We're going so well. Oh my god.
The problem is that the war has dragged on for too long. Do you think we'll be victorious in 6 months' time?
Not a chance. Losing, though, that's possible.
As expected, the Goddess Squad alone can't win such a drawn-out war.
The way he said that, losing though.
Sure, we're undefeated, but there are fewer than 10 of us in this squad.
Oh.
All we can do now is serve as a symbol of hope for humanity on the battlefield.
This is almost exactly what Red Hood says in her Bond story in the future.
Well, we certainly pulled that off admirably.
Yeah, maybe too admirably.
Sir, what do you mean by that?
We've already become the hope of humanity. So you've got to stay alive.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all.
I wish it were that simple.
Maybe he means where people rely on them too much. Exactly. Which is what I was saying. Which is why, it's also why every time the commander talks about like having power and all that, I'm just like, sir, I've played these games before. There's been a couple commanders before you.
I expected this, but it's happening too quickly. I wish I'd left something behind for the others.
Like Red Hood did?
Yeah. When the end starts to draw near, I guess people start thinking the same things.
Oh.
If I were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't care what anyone thought.
Hey, yo, buddy! Sir, can we not talk like that?
What's the point in leaving anything behind? I'm barely able to take care of my own matters as it is.
Damn, that kind of hurted.
So what would you do?
Let's see. Drink some fine liquor with a beauty on each arm.
Where have I heard this effing line before?
I'm like, wait a minute.
And look back on my life.
While you're flanked by 2 beautiful women?
Why not? Every story needs an audience.
I hope that wish of yours comes true.
I'm gonna try my best.
So, how did the meeting go?
It hasn't even started yet.
I don't think Liliweiss wants the second person under the other arm. Oh, it hasn't even started yet.
Really? Not yet?
Because you collapsed.
Is it really necessary for me to attend?
Apparently, they said you had to hear what they had to say too.
I think I know what they're going to bring up.
I think you're right.
Oh, her star eyes turn black. I'm curious to see if they keep utilizing that feature of hers. And like in what like cases.
No matter where we turn, it looks like the end is coming.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna be proven right, and I'm not gonna be okay about it. What features? The way her star eyes go from like white to black, depending on like her mood. If they'll keep doing that, like in modern day.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. It's inevitable.
I really don't like it.
Me neither.
Two days later. Ooh, I like this version. The commander and Liliweiss walk down the corridor. Their steps are quick, shoulders hunched with grim looks on their faces.
Commander,
Yes?
may I hit that wall just once?
No, you can't.
No, you can't. You're gonna take out the whole building.
Not until I've had my turn.
Never mind. They come to a stop, and the commander proceeds to kick the wall over and over.
I didn't go through hell and suffer like a dog just for this to happen.
Hey, you want to share with the class? What happened?
His military boots leave black skid marks on the white wall. After some time, the commander drops to his knees, gasping for breath. The fact that they're so upset, but then this like song is such a chill banger.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a crumble. That was a crumble. Liliweiss slams her fist into the wall, sending debris flying. Poor wall. Behind where the wall once stood, bewildered central government soldiers come into view. Imagine that's the bathroom.
Ugh, what should I do? I can't shake off my anger.
Hold it in. If you keep at it, you'll get arrested.
Damn it!
Uh-oh.
I can't believe this.
What happened that made these two of all people this upset?
What's going on here?
Hey yo, new model? I haven't seen this one before. Central Government Platoon Leader. The soldiers rush forward, staring wide-eyed at the hole in the wall. At first, some glare with hostility, but when they see the commander and Liliweiss standing before them, their expressions change.
Goddess!
The platoon leader and his soldiers stand at attention and salute in perfect unison. OMG, it's man model. It's not about it being an effing man model, chat. It's about the NPCs getting more like characterization.
At ease, gentlemen.
To meet a goddess herself in person. What an incredible honor. Truly a great honor indeed.
Oh.
What's all this nonsense about honor? What are we, a cult?
Damn, look how good he looks though. Next by this guy, like, with a jacket and like.
My apologies, sir. It's just such an honor to meet the people I've always admired that I'm all tongue-tied. I shall sever this worthless tongue at once.
Hey, yo, you like, don't do that around me.
These fanatics are the worst. I can't stand them.
Same here.
It's truly an honor to meet the likes of you two, who have always fought on behalf of all humanity.
He looks so good. Like, I can't. It's like, which of these is like the important one? I wonder.
Well, it's not like we're the only ones fighting. Judging by that insignia, you're a platoon leader. You're doing your part too.
Oh no. Compared to the great work you two are doing, my contributions are utterly insignificant. I'm pathetic, worthless, human garbage.
Sheesh.
This is exhausting.
He's one of those.
Indeed.
If I may, could I inquire as to what caused this hole in the wall? If there's been any inconveniences at all, please tell me, and I'll fix it, no matter what it takes.
Did this wall look at you funny? Did this wall talk mess to you? Do I need to correct the rest of this wall?
Oh, that hole? This big honkin' mecha destructor came out of nowhere and smashed a hole in the wall.
I loved him so much. Oh my gosh. Do I need to level the entire building, sir? Literally.
Hey, stop pinching me. Don't you realize how strong you are? That's more like a vice than a pinch.
No, because ever since y'all said it yesterday, it has not left my mind, okay? I need the legendary commander to be Anderson. I need Anderson to get his effing wife back in modern day. And I need him to call her Mecha Destructor. Like,
Well, I can't exactly hit you, can I?
True.
Mecha Destructor? Isn't that Major Liliweiss's nickname? Oh.
Hey, yo, buddy, start running, start running, start running. Ooh, he didn't like that either. Only I can call her that?
My apologies, sir. My lips are sealed.
Excuse me, but who told you that?
Okay, that sigh gave two things. Number one, only I can call her that. Number two, you just got me killed. You couldn't keep your mouth shut. And now my life is on the line.
No one told me per se, but an anonymous person started spreading it on the central government's intranet. They even made emojis and everything.
Start running! Start running!
Commander, may I have a word with you?
Stop fooling around, Liliweiss. We don't have any time to spare.
If he runs, he'll just die tired. It's like, at least let him find a second woman for the other arm.
Get it together. We still have work to do.
Oh my God.
I'm leaving this situation in your hands, platoon leader.
The commander walks away with quick, determined steps. No, because I want to see those messages. I want to see what kind of messages this clown has been putting on the forum boards.
Spreading this nickname.
If you'll excuse me, I have something to take care of.
Oh, no.
Liliweiss follows close behind, matching his stride. The commander glances back briefly, then quickens his pace even more. Liliweiss keeps pace, and before long, they're both practically running down the corridor.
I love them. I love them. I need you to get your wife back, sir. Someone's stealing her body and she's not doing okay.
The man watches them as they recede into the distance.
So cool.
You know what? I can't even fault him because I literally just basically was saying the same thing. It's like, I am him, he is me. That's crazy. Oh my God. This might actually be my favorite couple in this entire game. Like, no matter what couple, whatever, our modern day commander has, this one right here, this one right here. There's not many, to be fair. Maybe not officially, but like, there's a lot like of implied ones. Neon and Firepower crying in a corner. Neon's in a basement right now. She's not gonna get any firepower if we don't get her out of there. Dad, get your wife, please. You're determined to break your own heart later when current Anderson sees what happens? No. My heart's gonna get broken either way, all right? If my heart's gonna get broken either way, I need to see them make up. I need to see a reunion, a wedding. And if they go out like that, that's gonna be my equivalent of having a woman on each arm. is seeing them have their little happy ending, just like Nora. Y'all think we won't get playable Lilith just to not encroach? If somehow, some way they actually finagle a Liliweiss, I don't know how, but if they did, her bond story would absolutely have to be like mentor relationship. I already don't really like any of the people who are like, we just need Commander Riz. Like, no, that's not our wife. She's a happily married woman. Anderson, get your ass over here. It's the boy! Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
Speaking of fans and all that,
Oswald watches the stream of people and supplies pouring into the entrance of the Ark. The line of people stretches on endlessly as the supply trucks continue rolling in. Chadwald, the goat. Oswald is suddenly filled with a sense of unease. Has there always been this many people and this much supplies in the world? Anderson sees the only one and sees the Lilith star eyes and goes to get milk and a cigarette. It feels as though everything and everyone on the entire planet has gathered here. Glancing back at the procession, Oswald finds the same discomfort washes over him once again. This feels never ending. It's really him! Oh my gosh, Liliweiss, Legendary Commander Oswald! Let's go! Oswald feels a sudden wave of dizziness. Uh-oh. Having admitted defeat, humanity decides to take refuge in the underground city known as the Ark. The Ark will be sealed through a 5-phase process, after which it will never open again, neither from the inside nor from the outside. Despite humanity's defeat, it has managed to survive. The fate of the entire species hinges upon the success of this operation. As Oswald thinks of his role as the one responsible for sealing the Ark, the dizziness returns. Ah man, it's that stress. On the day of his appointment, he could sense the jealousy hidden behind the smiles of his peers and superiors who congratulated him. But such things no longer matter. I was literally about to say, like, it's crazy that you could be jealous and whatnot of his role when my boy's out here. Like, do you realize what we're doing? Do you realize what this role is? What this means for us? We're sealing ourselves into a tomb right now. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened, not even from within. Nor can anyone enter it from the outside.
Well, you see, if we just make a hole, you know, a little skylight right about here.
After the 5-step sealing process, those who come seeking refuge in this utopia will find only silent gates greeting them before they perish. Oh, that's so crazy that you say utopia. I know about a utopia. When the time comes, Oswald must shut the doors. He will have to turn a blind eye to those who come hoping for rescue.
He'll be an executioner. No, a mass murderer.
Jesus. He has always followed orders from above, without question. Even when those orders require him to dirty his hands, he never refuses or disobeys. After all the guilt he felt can simply be passed onto those above him. As a result of his work, he has somehow earned the nickname Hellhound. Hold on, where's my effing sticky notes? That's a new one. Hey, yo, buddy, that's a new one. That's horrible for you, but like also, that's a badass nickname. It is a name far from glorious, yet he feels content. After all, It means he is being recognized. I don't have the same instant association to it as Mad Dog like some other people do. If we didn't already hear that Mad Dog was a girl, I could possibly see a connection. If it was like a hellhound turned Mad Dog, like he stops following orders perfectly. But we have already heard that Mad Dog is a female. Unless daughter? Mad Dog is the daughter of Hellhound? Question mark? Question mark? Oswald, the Hellhound, believes no one is more suited than him to be in charge of sealing the Ark. All he has to do is follow orders from his superiors, as he always has. It is simple. He only needs to issue one command: seal it. It's supposed to be an easy task. But then...
There are too many.
Oh. Oswald looks once more at the endless line of people. How many people are supposed to be allowed into the Ark? The sweat drop! The sweat drop! What percentage of the total population is it? Surely no more than 10%. No, not even that. Perhaps a single digit, or merely a fraction. Then, what about the rest? What will happen to them? Oh! Oswald nearly collapses where he stands. He's sure he won't be able to endure much longer. Everything has been planned by his superiors. Everything must proceed as outlined. Even contingency measures are already in place. But he is the one who must make the decision. To abandon the majority of all mankind. In that moment, he desperately tries to recall who will assist him in sealing the Ark. The goddesses. The hope of mankind. The goddesses of victory. They will be assisting him. I was literally just thinking, like, no, because to have that kind of pressure, that kind of weight on your shoulders, I too would effing look to the goddesses like this fairy tale entity for some, like the tiniest bit of relief. During the sealing of the Ark, the goddesses will stand guard as part of Operation Ark Guardian.
Yes, that'll do for now.
And then your superiors kept telling you to send the worst orders their way? And you had to be like the worst messenger?
That single fact alone keeps Oswald from falling apart. Title drop? It's the second time, no? Since becoming the one in charge of the sealing operation, Oswald has been saved by the goddesses more times than he can count. Dozens, hundreds, perhaps even thousands of times. Regaining focus, Oswald takes out his tablet and looks at the status screen. Off in the distance, a shadow appears. But lost in thought, he fails to notice its approach. Feigning composure, he stays still for a moment, then quickly draws his gun and points it straight ahead.
Wow, where did this gun come from?
Oh, that's a wild character to have a callback to. Holy what?
That's so strange.
Oh my god.
Hi, mister. Are you busy?
Oh my gosh, she's Mad Dog. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be Mad Dog. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be Mad Dog. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's like, oh no!
Anxious.
Oh. Huh? Well, because her parents are dead. I remember they specifically was like, whenever they were like getting them together. And they like asked her about her parents and she was like, well, I was able to say goodbye to him and blah, blah, blah. Kid, while this guy's having like an existential crisis panic attack, sir, you're now a father. Congratulations. That puts her in absolute atrocious territory though. That puts her in absolute atrocious territory, if that's the case. Why is she Mad Dog? Because her parents are dead. Look, it sounds really bad, okay, out of context. But like Hellhound, Mad Dog, that's the daughter. Like, we know her parents died before they made it to the Ark. We saw it. I was like, Doro's about to be after her ass if she's still alive somewhere. But then that also means if she is Mad Dog, she has like that whole, oh my gosh, stop. That means that her dad was a fanboy. So she grew up with those like goddess squad like fairy tales and whatnot. And it's like, I still think Unwa is Mad Dog. How can you think Unwa is Mad Dog when you literally saw a cutscene of Mad Dog lecturing to Unwa? Oswald lowers his weapon.
Who are you?
Name's Freesia.
Wouldn't view the goddesses as a fairy tale because she met Red Hood. Not like fairy tale as in something that like exists or not. Fairy tale and like fairy tales and happy endings and like the all that like part of it.
We met before, when Red Hood saved us.
The Hope. There you go. Yeah, I remember.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Freesia.
I love it. because when we saw her in this event, it was like that moment of, she's really detailed for an NPC. That's a really detailed design you got there.
Okay, Freesia. Where are your mom and dad?
Chat, when did Red Ash come out? I was about to say, it hasn't been, it's been like a year-ish for me. But like, first Annie, 2 effing years. Wow. Wow.
They're dead.
Ah, I knew it. I remembered.
They got sick. It only happened recently.
You must miss them very much.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. They were sick for a long time. So we talked a lot.
Remembers her victim. It's because of how freaking unique she was for an NPC. That like she like stuck in my effing memory.
About things we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay. I'm sure my mom and dad are in a happier place too.
Aww.
That's good.
Aww.
I remember now. What is it? This area is off limits to civilians.
Oh, nothing much.
And if NIKKE, or if Ingrid became a NIKKE, she might have lost some memories. What? Isn't it confirmed that the CEOs are all human? Freesia rummages through her coat. Oswald shifts his finger and places it on the gun's trigger.
Here.
They're all human. Who knows for Mustang? I feel like Mustang and Ingrid are like human asterisks. Freesia holds out a document that's been folded in half.
Can you sign here for me?
You want me to sign it?
Stop! Stop! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Is the other half where Red Hood signed? And those are her 2 heroes? Oswald looks at the papers Freesia is holding out.
A Guardian consent form?
Oh. Or that. Damn, congratulations.
Why are you giving this to me?
'Cause you're a father.
I want you to be my guardian.
I want to clap, but also, that's bloodline. That puts you in his bloodline. Oh, God. Oh, no, God.
I can't do that. It might be best if you can find someone suitable among those heading to the Ark.
Oh, my gosh, wait. Oh. What would that feel like, chat? What would it feel like to get that effing threat? Being the freaking, like, adopted father of her?
Everyone who came here with me already has family. A dad, a mom, a brother, or a sister. Someone.
but I don't have anyone. When I showed this to them, all of them had an awkward look on their face. I don't want to make anyone feel put out. But they said if I don't have a guardian, I'll be sent to an orphanage. And I don't want that.
You really don't. You really don't. You really don't. Orphanages are bad around here.
I'm scared. I don't even know anyone there.
I always thought Oswald had no one that could apply to. Yeah, exactly. Like when she made that threat, it was like, oh, damn, that sucks. I guess Oswald's like never getting married or anything. And then here shift up, like, ha ha ha, about that.
So I want you to be my guardian.
Oh.
Freesia, I don't know you either.
You know my face.
I'm...
Oh. You know my face. That's like when Nora and Celine talked and they were like, we're not friends. I was like, well, you know this now. Are we friends? I guess. Shaking off his dizzying inner thoughts, Oswald sighs, only to realize he is facing a situation he has never experienced before. There's no manual for situations like this. He stares at Freesia. Her expression is confident, fearless, and unwavering. Oswald, seemingly against all reason, feels a quiet certainty that this girl will be fine.
I'm sorry. I can't be your guardian.
The paper rustling sounds. The sound of paper rustling fills the air. Is she just shaking the paper at him?
She's so cute! Oh my god!
Freesia's hands holding out the paper tremble ever so slightly.
Oswald, get your pen out and sign the paper.
Oswald looks at Freesia once more. Her face appears calm, indifferent to success or failure. Yet, he notices her shoulders and legs quiver almost imperceptibly. Oswald thinks of the Goddess Squad. Those who held him up whenever he was about to fall. Oswald takes the papers from Freesia and signs them. Oh! He pulls out his seal, stamps it beside his signature. He double signed it. Here's the signature, here's the seal. Then returns the documents to her. He might have signed that girl's death warrant. It does put her in like a really concerning position. But at the same time, perhaps somehow, some way, this could lead to the last thing Doro needs to like slap some sense into her. Because the dad was the voice that Todoro abandoned her, and the daughter could be the voice that saves her.
Present the seal to the administrator. It should make things easier for you.
Are you okay with this?
What do you mean?
Becoming my guardian.
Well, I'm not sure either.
Thanks, mister.
Oh my gosh!
Truly. Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
I'm truly so grateful.
Give her a hug. Give your new daughter a hug right now.
Can I stay here by your side for a while?
No, I'm busy.
Oswald.
I'll be quiet. I won't say anything.
Go and submit that document to the administrator.
He can't face these feelings right now.
Oh, right. I'll be right back.
That won't be necessary.
Oswald. Freesia clutches the papers tightly and runs off. Oswald watches her go, a blank expression on his face.
What was I thinking?
He gazes absent-mindedly toward the crowd surging into the Ark. He looks on vacantly, as if gazing at a distant landscape. After some time, two figures approach from afar.
How are you, Special Agent? Sorry, Chief.
I'm good. What's the matter?
You can see her in the corner. She's back.
Oh, nothing serious. This child brought a Guardian consent form bearing your signature and seal, so I wanted to stop by to verify it.
I'm telling you, it's true. He signed it and stamped it himself.
Oswald?
Putting aside her current plight, we plan to launch an investigation regarding this forgery.
They really said, we know you would have never signed it. That's crazy.
I was the one who signed it and stamped it.
Yes, we'll be sure to be thorough in our I beg your pardon?
I signed and stamped those documents myself.
He's about to be on his radio, like, yeah, I think an imposter's over here.
You did?
That's correct.
See? I told you it's true.
Oh!
Is there a problem with that?
No, of course not. However...
What is it? Say it with your chest. What you want to say, huh?
The soldier from the central government parts his lips hesitantly. His eyes clearly asking, why did you? Normally, Oswald has an answer for every question. But not even he can answer this one. So he remains silent. I swear this is like basically the premise of every single parenting plot media of someone who like just lands into the position and doesn't plan for it. It's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How did I get here? Oh crap. Like, I got a child now.
Understood. I've verified its authenticity.
We love the found family plots.
As per regulations, an adult male is actually not permitted to serve as a child's sole guardian.
You really can't be anybody in the Ark. You can't be a woman, or else you'll be a NIKKE. And you can't be a single dad. What the hell?
Is that so?
Yes, it's essentially no different from an adoption. However, since it's you, Chief, it won't be an issue. Your credentials are beyond reproach.
Crazy.
We'll proceed with processing the paperwork. Thank you for your time.
Sorry to have troubled you. I should have handled this in person. I appreciate all your hard work.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll be on my way then.
The soldier salutes, then turns to leave. I'll be his wife.
And together, we made the library.
As he walks away, he keeps glancing down at the papers, tilting his head in confusion. Oswald feels the urge to tilt his head in puzzlement as well, but decides against it. A certain someone still has her eyes on him. Freesia sits beside Oswald.
I'm on duty.
I guess it's bring your daughter to work day.
I know. I'll be quiet as a mouse. I won't make a peep.
Oswald's gaze drifts back to the endless stream of people and supplies entering the Ark. His attention, however, remains squarely fixated on the girl at his side. Because of her, his mind finds a brief escape from its tangled web of thoughts. Other complicated feelings fill the space instead, but for now, he's fine with that.
We're here.
This absolutely was not on my bingo card of possible things to get out of this plot. That's crazy. Oh, this event's gonna be so bad. Wow. I don't think anyone called it. It's less about calling it, I guess, and more about like to get it in this particular story. It definitely wasn't on Oswald's bingo card either. Cause like, oh my gosh. If that's actually what they're like leading up to, and she ends up being Mad Dog, it puts a whole different like twist of like what Mad Dog stands for, having Oswald as her dad, and the whole like fighting with like human tactics and blah blah blah. I thought of something. If Freesia is like Mad Dog, and like that's the plot that they're going with that. When we were doing the Absolute story, I remember like running those like dialogue lines for Mad Dog over and over and being like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see her. She's gonna be like a hot, like battle-hardened badass, blah 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 blah. Like I hope And now I have Freesia in front of me, and Freesia has a very noticeable like a gap in her front teeth. And all I can think is like, if that's her, I wish they keep it. I wish they keep the gap in her teeth. Like, please. Please, please, please. You know, if I see a battle-hardened badass wearing a bunny hat, I'm not saying crap to him. Oh, man. I remember we were also talking about how, like, Mad Dog could be, like, a bad nickname, in a way. I guess it fits. Since Hellhound is kind of like a bad nickname. It's not like a good nickname, really. I'm sure they could just give her dental implants. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I hope, because like that's where my mind went, was like cosmetically, that would probably be like something that a lot of people would like fix quickly. But I'm like, oh man, I kind of hope they keep it. She's young and she like it could be like her baby teeth still. Like, imagine. I wonder if she's mad because her father sealed her heroes out. I was saying that originally she could also be mad just because she like follows a different kind of her guidelines and rules and all that are different from what the CG kind of has laid out. So it goes against like the status quo. Yeah. Not like anti, but just she's more against whatever the heck they're doing, which we've seen is not the best, to be fair.
We're here.
I trust you troublemakers behaved while I was away.
There you are.
Oh, they did reunite. They did reunite at some point. Oh, it's gonna get ugly. Oh, it's gonna get ugly.
You're late. What hath detained thee thus?
Like, did you do the dishes? Did you fold the laundry?
Are you both all right?
Speak one at a time, people.
I heard something major happened while we were gone.
No. No.
You guys held the fort well. Great job.
Pish posh, 'twas an easy feat.
Pish posh.
So, did she leave okay?
Oh. Oh.
Yes. She departed without any regrets.
Oh.
And we gave her a proper send-off.
Good. That's all that matters.
It's a pity I couldn't say goodbye to her. Oh well, there'll be other chances.
Huh?
I hate to start barking orders so soon after arriving, but I need everyone to gather in the meeting room.
Do you think she means in the afterlife? Or somewhere down the road, like on the battlefield? Perhaps. Because that feels a little bit like the afterlife.
I have an urgent announcement. And it's not something I can discuss here.
Oh.
I suppose this has to do with your belated return? Precisely. All right, let's go.
Oh, they cut my music. Liliweiss explains how the Ark is to be sealed. she details the 5-phase process that will gradually seal the gates, after which they will never open again on either side. I got goosebumps. Actual goosebumps. She continues by explaining Operation Ark Guardian, a defense mission led by the Goddess Squad, who will protect the Ark's entrance until the final sealing is complete. Actual goosebumps. Actual goosebumps. When that motif hits. Her voice remains steadfast and calm throughout. The goddesses listen in silence, but their faces betray emotions they cannot hide. Overzone Oz, how did I not notice? Oh, better late than never. Her brief explanation comes to an end.
That's it. Any questions?
I find it a little odd how they keep emphasizing the cannot be opened by both sides part. It definitely makes your mind a little because it's like, well, obviously you wouldn't want anybody to come in, like Raptures to come in, but then also, yeah, like y'all don't really expect to ever be able to come out, do you? I don't think you do.
So when do we head in?
We go out all the time. It's different, okay? And who opened the door? I think when they say go out and in, they're referring to like the main door. Like the main door that they're sealing, I feel like is symbolic of any of like the general population being in and out. The only people who really use the elevators are like military personnel and stuff.
During the final phase of the sealing process, the same goes for the mass-produced NIKKE units.
Ooh, Commander is the exception, not the norm. Exactly. Like we just had an event with Nora that I think kind of emphasized that point. Actually, that's crazy timing shift up. Okay, wow. Yeah, no, we just had an event with Nora, who after she went back in, she did not come out for years and years and years and years and years. The average person does not leave.
We'll defend the entrance until the very last moment, then enter the Ark.
Yikes. Yikes.
All right.
How long will it take until the 5th phase is complete?
First of all, only military personnel goes out. Secondary, probably took decades for them to authorize surface missions. It's like how we just saw Oswald going through this despair of like, I'm about to close the door on like most of humanity. And like we've seen kind of bits and pieces in multiple events where like between the lines, and they might have said it outright a couple times too, where there's probably like Ark leadership that for like the longest time, they did not expect to come back out. They expected to like, when they went down there, like the surface is like cooked. That's the end.
I don't know. I heard it might vary depending on the situation at hand. Even in the worst case scenario, it shouldn't take more than a month.
That's rather short.
Yes, it is. In addition, since this operation is purely defensive in nature, the Wings of Victory will be moved to the Ark.
So that didn't happen? Question mark.
That will happen during the third phase.
What part is the third phase? What part is the third phase? Actually,
So even our dedicated transport base shall be taken from us.
So something happened? Yeah, it's like, wait a minute.
Is there some cause for dividing this undertaking into 5 phases?
There's a limit to how many people the Ark can take at one time.
We did see the scene in the trailer. Yeah, but now we're seeing it in context, okay?
So they're splitting the procedure into separate phases to ensure safety.
I just don't remember which phase was which in Overzone.
Huh. 'Tis but a fine way of saying the Highborn mean to enter first.
Ooh, call it, Scarlet! Call it, Scarlet!
It's not just about the people.
That's right. The Ark has dozens of entrances, which act as supply channels.
It's also interesting how, from Nora's perspective, this was temporary, meaning they didn't inform the general population. I mean, the general population would probably have a very, very different outlook on what was happening, depending on like where you were. You know? Like, some people probably didn't really see any of the fighting and were just told, like, you gotta come over here. And then some people were like, Freesia, they were like in the middle of it.
Since the supplies also need to be continually brought in until the very last moment, the entrances will be closed off step by step.
that didn't happen either.
This process will make quite a ruckus, which will naturally attract the Raptures. It's our job to hold them back. There are dozens of entrances, you say? Then why is there only one for humans?
There it is.
It's likely due to the selection process.
There it is. There's your cannot be opened from the in and out. That's the one they're specifically talking about.
Only those who are chosen may enter. Anyone else cannot.
Yikes. Yikes.
Correct?
Right. They can't let just anyone in.
Once the 5th phase is complete.
Vidya constantly, DiCaprio pointing this event. I actually did point that time. I actually did point at my screen that time.
What about those who arrive at the Ark's entrance afterward?
Uh-oh.
Then Hellhound will meet them.
And those left on the surface? What happens to them?
They're to be abandoned. Since we lost the battle, we can't save everyone.
Come, let us make for the lift at once.
Oh my gosh. Is this rendition from Oz? Or is it new? The song? I think it's new.
If we were to sever the Queen's head, would not every ill be resolved?
You know as well as I do that's impossible. There's no way we can even get close to the lift. Not even if every person on the planet rushed it at the same time.
Ooh, ooh.
What then, prey? Are we to tuck our tails betwixt our legs like hounds defeated and slink into the depths below?
Just occurred to me that in Overzone, Oswald mentioned things being a mess in the Ark. I wonder now if the people in the Ark didn't know at first. They were sealed in.
So what do you want us to do? Go ahead and bring me the Queen's head yourself, then. Stop throwing a fit, Scarlet.
A fit? Me? I but sought to—
Let's not fight amongst each other!
That'll be all. Meeting adjourned.
Damn. He really said I'm gonna end this conversation.
If you've got any complaints or questions, come to me. However, think through what you want to say before you do. If you intend to come to me simply to whine, don't bother. Let's go, Lilith.
I'm sorry, there's something like funny / cute about that. Where you're like being stern and then you're like, come on, wife.
Yes, Commander.
The commander and Liliweiss leave the meeting room. Let's go, sweetie. Like, leaving only a dreadful silence behind. Oh. Oh. Gosh, man, I'm starting to get those feelings that I had when I was playing Overzone and Red Ash. And at some point I said, like, while playing those, these events are so good. They're like some of my favorite storytelling, but it's so effing bitter knowing that it's from 100 years ago. Knowing that their ending is not a good one because we're at war for like another 100 years and blah, 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 blah. And I'm feeling that again, where it's like, this is so good. God is fall 100 years from now. This snow 100 years from now. Whatever. You know what? You know what I mean. This all to me is like the 100-year arc. Scarlet slams her hand against the table.
Rather than beating up the table, why don't you say something?
I am merely venting. Is that forbidden?
Of course it's not. Truth be told, I'd love to do the same.
On design specs maybe, but they also had much red tape and then immediately. On paper, Otel's was meant to be stronger, but they were lacking the training hours. The field experience hours, which makes a big difference with war.
Is there truly no other way?
It's as you said. The only option left is to defeat the Queen. And even then, there's no guarantee the situation will change. No one can say for sure that everything will end the moment the Queen falls.
Well, it kinda did. Kinda.
So I am rendered a defeated hound, tail tucked as I flee.
It kinda ended really fast.
Even so, we can still save the ones within our reach.
Oh.
That's what we have to do.
Snow White, thou...
We can't save everyone. but the ones we can save still count for something.
Oh.
So let's not think of it as losing, but a temporary retreat.
A temporary retreat. Oh.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Stepping up to become a leader. I feel it's a little bit less of stepping up to become a leader per se. At least like right now, she does grow to become a leader, like absolutely. And it's more so like when you see like the youngest, you know, of the family being so like hopeful and locked in and like all that, where you just gotta like slap yourself and be like, yeah, you're right. She becomes like the new heart, yeah. Oh.
Because you're the most mature among us.
Oh.
No, I'm just...
Snow White is right. For now, we must do what we can. If we recklessly overdo it, we might end up losing what we already have in our hands.
Yeah.
We must understand our own limits. All of us.
Bah. Ah. all of the little Scarlet noises.
If there had been a way, the Commander and Lilith wouldn't have stood idle. They've accepted it and moved on. So should we. Our duty is to strive for the best possible outcome in our current situation. Don't be one of those people who rage when there's no solution.
Very well. Forgive me.
I know there's no helping it. But I guess we really can't save everyone.
A wall died so they could move on.
When I became a NIKKE, I thought I'd be capable of anything.
Aww.
I feel so powerless.
I am of like mind. Why am I so feeble thus?
Indeed.
Damn.
Come now, Dorothy. 'Twas but a passing remark. Surely thou dost not truly deem me weak.
He was like, do we need to go outside again? What did you just say?
You can't even remember what you said a moment ago.
Wilt thou step outside with me for a moment?
I love Scarlet and Dorothy's beef so much. They're great. They're so good.
Very well.
Come again?
You told me to step outside with you.
I mean to cross blades with thee.
Fine, let's do it.
The fact that this is pre-Doro Dorothy, like, man. Oh, man.
Rapunzel, Snow White, mind being our referees?
She's so calm on the outside, but on the inside, she feels just like you. She wants to take a few whacks, too.
I fear she might start throwing a fit the moment she loses.
Huh, me? Then prepare to prostrate thyself and admit defeat.
Oh, Dorothy smiled.
Ah, my apologies. That was simply too absurd. I couldn't help myself.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Step outside forthwith.
I miss this Dorothy. I know. Dorothy sinks deep into the sofa of the empty room, staring up at the ceiling. Her hollow eyes gaze towards a distant future. A faint smile slowly forms on her lips.
I truly hate this.
Oh.
What exactly do you hate so much? If you're startled, can't you at least react like you are?
I didn't think anyone else was here.
Didn't you hear? I even knocked.
Oh, I see.
Liliweiss sits across from Dorothy.
I heard you sparred with Scarlet, and the result was a draw?
They really did.
Yes, that's how things turned out.
Not bad. You're beginning to show the qualities of the next leader.
No way you're gonna show me this conversation, Shifter!
I learned from watching you.
Oh.
And remember, I'm the acting leader right now, but that's all. I'm no successor.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, the silent realizations.
Lilith, you don't mean... Surely not.
6 months, tops. Could be less if I push myself too hard. Seriously? If you're surprised, can you at least act like it?
It was a lot more fun the last time you said it. Now it's not fun anymore.
Is there really no alternative?
Well, they say if I stay quiet and do nothing, it might be longer. But given the situation, that's not really an option.
You should retire at once and get some rest.
You know I can't do that.
Are you going to tell everyone?
No, I only meant to tell you.
How cruel.
Well, I suppose it's the fate of the next leader.
You should at least tell Snow White.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Stop, I just had an effing flashback of all the times Doro would visit Liliweiss's grave in Overzone to talk to her.
Do you want her to endure the same pain twice?
I'm not sure if that kid can handle it.
Snow White's not a kid anymore. She's grown so much since then.
To me, everyone is still a kid.
Oh.
Even me?
I'm only telling you this because I don't think you are.
Sometimes, I wish people would treat me like a kid too.
A not yet born Anise and Neon, just like plotting her effing demise in the womb or something.
I understand. We all have moments like that. Anyway, just keep this in mind. If anything happens, I'll be counting on you.
Us? How come? Oh, man.
What's there to be scared of? We've got the commander.
Oh.
He's likely going to be the one who breaks down the hardest. He's playing it cool now, but I'm sure of it. Sorry for dropping all that on you out of nowhere.
When have you not?
So, future leader, what is it you hate so much?
Myself.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I hate myself. I'm stuck in this loop of self-loathing.
Oh, I didn't see this coming.
When all this is over, when the Ark is sealed, we will return and be lauded as heroes.
And so it begins. Oh.
The ones who defended humanity to the end. Goddesses of victory. Humanity's hope.
Oh.
Our legacy will live on forever. It might even turn into a myth someday. Even if we can't save everyone, we will still be celebrated as heroes back in the Ark. And I'll live with that fact, fully content.
I'm gonna be mean. Screw the people who say Dorothy is selfish for wanting a hero's welcome. I'm pretty sure I said this during Overzone. I would want an effing hero's welcome too. I would want some kind of compensation. Damn, like after what I just went through.
Telling myself that our fight, my fight, was not in vain. That's what I hate.
A hug at least, a hug at least. She didn't even get a thank you until way later.
Everyone wants something different out of this.
I know. I still don't like it.
So you're just doing things half-heartedly?
Of course not.
Then you're good. There won't be any issues in that case.
Thanks.
It's literally all the other stuff she's done. It's different when you think about everything that's happened in the timeline as a whole. There are some people who feel like she's been selfish since day one, since like the very beginning, because she wanted like to be praised on return, and she wants luxuries. It was like she wants luxury of the sky. Hello?
You're the only one I could speak to about such things. And now you're leaving.
Yeah, looks like it.
I want my ding dang dang, my ding dong dang holiday bonus.
Don't die, Lilith.
Oh, the amount of people who have told her that.
I don't want to either.
I don't want to. After finishing her conversation with Dorothy, Liliweiss heads back to her room. She sees Snow White standing by the door, and their eyes meet.
Snow White.
Lilith!
What's wrong? Is there something about the operation you don't understand?
Oh, no. It's not that. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Of course. Why would I not be?
Oh, it's just... You seem a little different from your usual self.
She can tell when there's something up with Mom.
Different? How? Nothing's changed.
Just the vibe, I guess.
Hey, look at me.
Okay.
I look all right, don't I?
Yes. You're the same Lilith as always.
You know. I get some of Swole White's rage. The whole they desecrated our beautiful flower because all I can think is effing. She was wearing this exact effing smile. And that stupid cutscene.
Right?
Liliweiss pulls Snow White into a tight embrace.
Look at you worrying about me. You're all grown up. Aw, you're so adorable.
Hey, stop that! I'm not a kid anymore.
You're not? Then who is this small, adorable person standing in front of me?
I said stop!
Snow White. I'm dying.
All my stress just melted away.
No, because wasn't it mentioned that the song playing right now is Dear Snow White?
Now, my worry ward, go get some sleep, okay?
Okay.
Good. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Snow White walks away.
Wait, Lilith.
What's wrong?
If anything happens, you have to tell me, all right? You always end up pushing yourself too hard.
Of course.
Snow White lowers her head and disappears down the corridor. It's like,
And this is why you don't lie to children.
Liliweiss buries her face in her hands.
Oh. I don't want to die.
That's literally like the biggest crit you can ever give me about a dying character. That F's me up every effing time in media when a character's dying and they admit that they don't want to die. Not the smiling Toro. Oh my gosh, not the smiling Toro. The ground trembles as a deafening roar echoes through the air.
Here we go. That's quite the sound.
Ooh, ew, it's the literal, goosebumps. It's the literal calm before the storm, knowing that this is about to attract a crap ton of raptures.
'Tis not but a mere door closing, yet it soundeth as though the earth itself doth tremble.
Try not to make it painfully obvious that you weren't listening during the briefing.
The supply passage is massive.
Oh my gosh, I'm just like, ugh, imagining how probably small they are too. compared to how big this door probably is, you know? Like how in the chapter 34, like scene with Robbie, you see how effing small they are compared to the raptures they fight. Like, ugh.
It's a multi-phase sealing process. Of course it's bound to be loud.
The words have barely left Liliweiss's mouth when, off in the distance, a cloud of dust begins to rise.
Oh, they're coming. A lot of them.
Damn raptures, scurrying around like a bunch of roaches. Multiple Tyrant-class raptors confirmed. Those aren't small fry.
Rapunzel, what's the status? The mass-produced units are ready.
Oh.
Good. Now all that's left is to fight. Commander.
All right. Everyone, listen up. We're not gods. We can't save everyone.
Me trying to effing supervision those shades, like, like, oh my god.
But we can save everything we see.
The commander turns around, pointing towards the buildings near the Ark's entrance.
See that? That's a temporary bunker. It's called temporary because that's exactly what it is.
Oh, legendary commander!
It's so badly constructed, rifle rounds can easily penetrate it. I don't know how many people are inside, but I bet it's a lot.
Oh!
So protect them.
Oh my god, this art is so good! Oh my god, they all look so good! Holy! Holy! Oh! Oh, stop! Stop! This is so good! Wow, 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 wow.
Stop, I'm about to make this my new wallpaper on my new iPad.
No matter what happens, protect the people inside. Don't overthink things. Thought breeds doubt, and doubt breeds hesitation. Every time you hesitate, someone in there dies.
Oh. The commander turns back again, pointing at the rising cloud of dust in the distance.
Focus all your thoughts on them. We don't know what those things are or why they're here, but one thing's certain. They hate us. So don't let them do as they please. Don't let those damned scrap heaps take what you love. There's no one else but us. It's up to us to stop them from doing what they please. So no matter what, we must win.
Oh my god!
Show them. Show them who they're trying to steal from.
Everyone's gaze intensifies as they stare at the raptures beyond the dust cloud. Their weapons are drawn, and their bodies are tense, poised to charge at any moment.
Got a squad, get ready. Go. Destroy them.
Oh my gosh! That was a good speech! That was a good speech! That was a really good speech! That was a really good speech! Oh!
I'm anxious.
Oh!
We're not done. Keep going.
I also really like how he tried to calm them down like a little bit. You know, by having the wording very specific and like that there's a temporary bunker. It kind of sucks. Like, I don't know how many people are in there. A hail of silver bullets slice through the battlefield. Liliweiss charges forward, smashing through the swarm of raptures. Every punch sends them flying, scattering them into pieces. Ahead, the raptures are so densely packed that the landscape disappears from view. Liliweiss lowers her stance and throws a punch, putting her full weight behind it. The scenery comes back into view as the raptures that had filled it vanish. She looks down at her hand. She can still do more. With a satisfied smile, she charges forward once again. Literally said, as long as you don't push yourself, now we're gonna put you on a mission where hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of raptures are about to come at you.
Take it easy. People might think you're immortal.
Come on, you know that's hardly true. Besides, I'm pacing myself, so don't worry.
Well, I guess you'll handle it just fine on your own.
How's the other side holding up?
That's actually why I called. Go check on Snow White. She's probably gonna space out again.
Oh!
On it.
Liliweiss runs, cutting through the raptures in front of her and arriving at Snow White's combat zone.
Snow White, I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
What's wrong?
Well, 3 missile pods malfunctioned, so my fire powers...
Snow White holds her position, using every weapon at her disposal to strike in all directions. I'm assuming this is the part of the trailer when Snow White was like hiding behind cover and like fumbling her ammo and stuff. Before they have any time to react, the raptures are blown apart by the relentless barrage of bullets and missiles.
Now this is what you call wiping them out.
Huh?
Watch out, 11 o'clock. They're zeroing in on this position.
Uh-oh. She just starts blasting.
3 o'clock.
On it!
No think, just shoot. No think, just shoot. Uh-oh.
My ammo!
It's okay. Stay calm. Your barrage is more than enough for now. You're safe.
Oh!
Got it!
Oh! Snow White tries to reload. However, her trembling hands fumble the magazine, clinking against the gun's body. Snow White looks up at Liliweiss. Oh!
You've got to do this on your own. You're a goddess, aren't you?
Oh!
Oh, of course, yes.
After 3 failed attempts, she finally manages to reload her weapon. She fires her rounds towards the 3 o'clock direction.
Nice job.
Thanks.
You've got more than enough firepower. Excessively so. It won't matter even if 3 missile pods malfunctioned.
Excessively slow. Oh.
The raptures won't even get close to you or attack you. Just keep bombarding them from a safe distance like you're doing now. You copy?
Yes, copy.
Oh.
Good. I'm counting on you.
Yeah.
Liliweiss leaves, breaking into a run.
She still gets flustered when something unexpected arises.
That's why she's always the most prepared before an operation. She knows her weaknesses better than anyone.
I know, but she could stand to be a little bolder.
Mom and Dad talking about daughter.
She's already a walking arsenal. Can you imagine if she gets any bolder? You know, Snow White's kill count just caught up to Dorothy's.
Oh?
Really?
Yeah, she's got the makings of something big. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's like in a few years.
Well, in a few years it's gonna hurt, like really, really, really bad, but like a few more years, like a long years after that, she becomes really cool. Scarlet charges forward, swinging her sword and cleaving the Raptures in two. Liliweiss runs alongside Scarlet.
Any problems?
She's a badass in Overzone, at least. She's a badass, but it's like that really sad to watch badass, you know?
A problem, thou sayest? None at all. Nay.
Without slowing down, Scarlet swings her sword at a heavily armed Rapture. Heavy arm. But the blade lodges deep into its body, unable to cut through.
Let me help.
Liliweiss lightly taps the back of Scarlet's sword with her fist. The blade surges forward, slicing the Rapture neatly in half. She said lightly taps. She said just a little. Just, here you go, just a little.
Why do you keep obsessing over severing them in two? You can't even do it properly.
Next time I shall cleave with greater celerity and might.
Translation, because it looks cool.
Just stab or slash the core. The core and the surrounding area are relatively softer.
Thus such would prove not of my strength. To strike in one swift stroke is the very essence of true swordsmanship.
Hi, I didn't know we had a sword master in our squad.
Oh.
Aim for the weak spots. That's the smartest way to fight.
What does it look cool?
Pay heed.
Scarlet adjusts her stance. She swings her sword at the advancing heavy-armored Rapture. The Rapture splits in two under the impact of Scarlet's strike.
Whoa!
Said I not? Celerity and might are all that is required. Hence, I shall not stoop to such dishonorable acts as striking at feeble spots like some craven.
Me doing bosses, raids, all of that.
I strike on the part that gives me the big damage.
How amazing.
A heavy armored Rapture lunges at Liliweiss. She grabs its front leg, twists, and slams it to the ground.
I do it for the big numbie.
Then she lifts her foot and lightly stomps on its core. The emphasis of lightly. She's barely putting any pressure into half of these acts. The Rapture goes silent.
Some have to swing their swords with all their strength to barely take one down, while others manage it with just a simple gesture. That's called fighting smart.
Sheesh.
Curse thee, mecha destructor.
What did you say?
Oh my god!
Not the daughter learning dad's nickname. And the fact that she said it like an insult. Like, oh my goodness.
Begone. Do not dampen the spirits of those who fight with valor.
Scarlet's wild! Scarlet's crazy!
Scarlet grumbles and charges forward. Really said, shut up, Mom.
Her obsession with head-on clashes and one-stroke finishes. I don't even know what to say.
She fights well. While she may struggle in large-scale battles, she's nearly unbeatable in one-on-one confrontations.
Oh.
Put her up against those pesky elite raptures and she consistently exceeds expectations.
Nonetheless, she's way too rigid.
Oh my gosh. The mom-dad conversations after talking to each kid.
If she just dropped that stubborn streak of hers, she'd be so much better.
Still, she offers excellent cost efficiency and operational versatility.
That's crazy. The foreshadowing, like that they keep doing of like, if she just did this, if she just did that. It's like, they do it. One day they do it.
Cost efficiency?
Look, since she has a mass-produced body, maintenance is easy. Bullets and missiles are not necessary. Just drop her in and she clears the field. What more could a commander ask for?
Sir? Sir?
Would you call someone like that a reliable jack of all trades? What's all this talk about cost efficiency anyway?
Enough. Let's go check on Rapunzel.
Roger.
Liliweiss crouches down to the ground, then kicks off from the surface, launching herself upward. The entire battlefield unfolds before her eyes. Sir is on autoplay with her.
It's like,
She spots a golden light flashing in the distance and lands in its direction. That's what I do with Scarlet in PvP. She just clears. Like, you don't have to have a lot of investment with this one.
Lilith. How are the mass-produced units doing? 32 wounded and 0 fatalities so far. 0? And only that many wounded? That's incredible.
so far, so good.
They're all doing well. It's no wonder they're the elite. Wonderful. Can we keep it that way?
Yeah, we...
Every time I step onto the battlefield, I tell myself that this time, no one will die. But I fail every time. It just might work this time. I have a good feeling.
Perhaps it's the desire sensor. Maybe if you don't say it, it might happen. Maybe, you know, maybe it's like a gacha. The more you want it, the more the unit won't come home.
Yes, I'll do my best.
A mass-produced NIKKE rushes over, carrying another whose lower body has been blown apart.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! We've got a critical casualty.
That's crazy! That's insane! Pause me!
She was hit by a beam weapon about 3 minutes ago.
All right, I'll administer first aid.
A golden light radiates from Rapunzel's body.
First aid's done, but she needs to get to the repair center to fully recover. She won't die if we leave her like this, but she might experience a mind switch.
Oh my gosh, but Infinity War is still not over.
What's your name, sister?
Pina! My name's Pina!
All right, Sister Pina. Can you take her to the repair center? As you know, even the rear defense lines aren't safe from the raptures either. Will you be okay?
I'll try.
The necklace! The necklace! Like, oh my gosh!
Good. I'm counting on you. Tell them to treat her with the B2 protocol when you get there.
B2. Got it.
Thank you. Should I go? I'd be much faster. It's okay. Just focus on what needs to be done. Let's end this battle as quickly as possible, even if it's just by a second. All right, leave it to me. Go now, both of you.
Copy.
Roger.
The fact that only one of these two will make it to Overzone hurts so much. So much hurts, to be fair. But like, oh. Hina lifts the wounded NIKKE on her back and dashes toward the rear, while Liliweiss charges towards the battlefield. That imagery.
She's doing great. She knows exactly where everyone should be and what they need to do. Clear and decisive without any hesitation.
Rapunzel is essential for holding the front line. Having her out there makes a significant difference. If I had to pick the next leader, it'd be her.
I agree. But Rapunzel has a critical weakness.
Yeah, she gets overly attached to the deaths of others and shows too much empathy.
The grave scene. The grave scene.
A battlefield where lives are snuffed out like candles is not where she belongs.
But that's also why she's able to unleash her true potential.
Yes, it's both her strength and her weakness.
So how do we deal with it?
Well, to be honest, I have no idea when it comes to Rapunzel.
Dorothy requested backup.
Dorothy? What's going on?
Liliweiss stops beside Dorothy.
You're here.
What's wrong? It's unusual for you to be calling me.
I want to secure the high ground at 10 o'clock, but the path is too dangerous. Could you clear the way?
Leave it to me.
Liliweiss steps forward and throws a punch, putting her full weight behind it. A thunderous, metallic crash echoes, clearing the path ahead.
There, done.
Thanks.
What else do you need?
That will do. You can go now.
Dorothy sprints ahead, gaining the high ground, and then engages the Raptures with impressive acrobatic precision.
She sure knows how to get people to work to her advantage.
She'll make a great leader. After all, a great leader knows how to use people well.
True. That's why Dorothy is the best fit for now.
The east side's getting pushed back.
For now.
Let's take care of it.
Copy.
Take a break if it gets too rough.
Can I, though? When the girls are out there fighting with all their hearts?
Take a break! Take a break!
As a leader, I've got to set an example.
All right then. Go, Mecha Destructor.
I'll just head that way.
I was just kidding. No need to take it so seriously.
What a beautiful pet name. Truly. It's like, sweetie, darling, babe.
No, 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 no. Mecha Destructor. That's my Mecha Destructor right there.
Oh, the full picture. Oh. Not the effing Liliweiss as the final picture. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Wasn't that the scene that, like, we got the little explanation of, like, she is a Liliweiss. Blah, 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 blah. With all the raptures behind her. I forgot who was narrating it. I think it was Snow White then, too. Okay. All right. Oh, this cliffhanger's gonna suck.
Cheers!
Wow! We did it!
What be this? Surely this is not spirits.
We can't be drinking right now. An ambush could happen at any time. But I asked logistics to bring us some nice drinks.
Easy mission. One of the doors is closed. This is gonna, Ark Guardian is gonna be great. It's gonna be over before we know it.
A feast and yet no wine to grace it?
It wasn't really a battle worth celebrating.
Achieving 0 deaths and sealing 20% of the Ark is quite impressive in my opinion.
Yippee! We just have 80% to go! Surely this 80% is gonna be just like the first 20!
Yes, it was spectacular. We just need to succeed in the next 4 battles like we did today.
Well, truth be told, should each battle unfold as had this day, I would bear it 40-fold over.
It's our first major victory in a while. The central government is pushing the hype hard. Morale's climbed across the board. Good work.
Yeah, you all did great.
Lilith, you did the most. You were running all over the place.
That's my job after all.
Snow White's concerned expression.
About that. This might not be the best time, but... how are you doing? Are you okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Stop lying to the child.
I don't know. But your movements today felt a little different than usual.
Stop lying to the child.
Maybe it's just my imagination.
Well, I did hold back a bit today, so I performed poorly.
Doro's just off to the side, sipping her drink, giving the ugliest side eye.
Pray tell, Rapunzel, what tally of foes did fall to mine hand and to Lilith's this day past?
Oh my god.
Oh, right. Lilith had about 20 times more than you.
Oh.
Whew.
Why dost thou find mirth in this?
I'm just cooling my drink. It's too hot.
There be ice within. How then doth it burn?
I mean, I couldn't exactly say I found it amusing seeing you get excited only to be let down, could I?
The fact that she immediately clocked her, like, there's ice in there. What the hell are you cooling? Oh, man.
What now? Do you want me to follow you outside again?
I see we are of one mind. Thou shalt come with me this very instant.
She really was gonna say it.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
Scarlet grips her sword and heads out. Dorothy casually takes another sip of her drink.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Ain't no way you're gonna leave her out there. How long is she gonna be out there?
You're not following her outside?
Oh my god.
I'm not. She'll get tired and come back in eventually.
Oh, Scarlet! Scarlet!
You're getting better at handling her.
Scarlet's gonna be outside effing up some trees and rocks and like all kinds of things.
A rough swordswoman, tamed by a noble lady.
What's with her now? She doesn't even care about timing or place anymore.
Oh my god!
Red Hood.
She doesn't even care about timing or place anymore. Damn! Oh my god!
What are you staring at? You're gonna burn a hole through me.
Are you sure you're really okay, Lilith?
Cute responsibly. He's like, we're in public. Oh my god!
I told you I'm fine. You worry too much.
All right then. Can I order more food?
Oh!
Go ahead. You sure eat a lot. Are you sure those calories don't turn into bullets and missiles?
I don't.
Oh, that reminds me, Rapunzel. A package came for you earlier.
Oh?
A package? Ah,
It looked like a book, so I asked them not to run any scans.
A book? Who sent you this package?
You should pick it up soon.
okay. I'll go get it now.
Hey, yo. Amazon? It's like, who is out here delivering packages besides the NIKKEs? Where did you order this? Rapunzel leaves hurriedly.
Now this is a fine evening for dinner.
She's the one I'm most afraid of.
Same here.
Oh. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oswald looks down at the report displayed on his phone.
A major victory. 0 casualties.
Yippee!
As expected.
The end. The end. Stop the count. Happy ending. Right here. Stop the stop the story. A faint smile spreads across his previously rigid face. I told you. I told But the next moment, his expression hardens as he moves on to the next report. The bold red letters stating top secret highlight the document's importance. Oh, I don't know if I can read. I suddenly lost my vision. Oswald opens it with a heavy heart and scans the contents.
Anichiro has been transferred to the Heretic Research Lab. The second-generation units are under investigation for treason. That wasn't the impression I got. There's still something not right.
Oswald calling it. He's like, something's sus. Something's weird. I don't know about all this. A soreness creeps up the back of his neck where he'd once been hit with a stun gun. He turns off the phone and gazes past the Ark's entrance. Something catches his eye.
Huh?
Ayo. Freesia walks over, holding a tray with both hands. Smile! She meets Oswald's gaze and smiles.
Howdy, mister.
Oh my gosh!
Have you eaten?
Freesia, what are you doing up here?
Oh my god, you're so cute!
You were supposed to head inside the Ark during the first sealing phase.
Have you eaten? If not, let's eat together.
She's like, but Dad, you're out here.
Freesia.
Oh dear, it's all cold now. But I think it's still safe to eat. Oh, this one's still hot. You should take this one.
Oh!
Freesia.
When are you going down, mister?
I'm going down during the 5th sealing.
Then I'll go down with you when that time comes.
Oh my gosh!
No, it's too dangerous.
It's okay. The Goddess Squad will protect me.
That music timing. Crescendo. Oh.
Mister, aren't you hungry?
Freesia, I can't be your family. I became your guardian on a whim, but we cannot live together. We will neither dine together nor share a home.
Then, where will I live?
The Ark has a home prepared just for you.
Don't be one of those dads, Oswald. Don't be one of those dads.
It should be comfortable enough to live in. Freesia, go down during the next sealing.
Eat together now.
Eat with me. Then I will.
Oswald reaches for the tray that Freesia had brought and finishes his meal quickly.
It's been a while since I've eaten with someone else.
Aren't there other refugees?
They all have someone to eat with.
Oh, the emphasis on her being alone.
They're always chatting about fun stuff and laughing while they eat. So it feels awkward to ask if I can join in. Since you're usually on your own, I thought I'd eat with you instead.
You're alone. I'm alone.
Have you finished eating?
Yes.
Here. This is for you.
Freesia holds out a worn glove. One signed by Red Hood.
I cannot accept this.
His fanboy heart is quaking inside.
It's my way of thanking you for being my guardian.
Oh, you're stuck with her now. Oh, you're stuck with her now.
You like the Goddess Squad, right?
Yes.
These are some really concerning death flags. So here's the thing. I see this kind of two ways right now. On one hand, there's the obvious like death flag and stuff like, oh, she's gonna die. On the other hand, the Goddess Squad and the goddesses are probably the only thing that Oswald really, really cares about. For him to accept and turn his back on them, it would have to be for something really, really important. And as much as he cares about humanity and all that, that probably isn't gonna be it. So them putting her here, probably whatever crap hits the fan later, like, she might be the reason that he's gonna accept to like shut that gate or whatever and like leave them out there.
Then take it.
Oswald accepts the worn glove.
Thank you for saving me, mister.
Freesia picks up the tray and walks towards the camp. Her shoulders tremble faintly, but Oswald pretends not to notice.
The second sealing has begun. Let's aim for another big win, just like we did last time.
All right, let's give it our all, shall we?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
It seems like the Raptures must have sensed something here.
It's only a few Tyrant-class Raptors at most. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah! Yeah!
Methinks a Tyrant class should count as 100 foes felled, should it not?
That seems fair, but they're honestly worth way more.
Scarlett's over here trying to put the scorecard together. So, you're telling me those are worth 100 points.
Excellent. My spirit stirs with renewed vigor.
We've spotted Ultra among the Tyrant-class Raptors.
I can even out the scorecard.
Be mindful of corruption during combat.
Roger.
Ooh, don't talk about corruption right now.
Okay, everyone, let's give it our best once again. Clear.
Oh, here we go.
Rapunzel, status? 34 dead and 84 wounded.
Oh. Oh.
Got it. Let's recover the bodies first and...
Wait, there's something out there.
Oh.
What?
Why is it always her first, damn it?
Rapunzel collapses. Half her shoulders and upper body are gone. They really do take down the healer first. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Sniper, take cover!
Light pours down from the sky like rain.
Damn it, it's an airstrike!
Beam weapons?
If this is post getting back Enichiro, that would mean that this is also post the Raptures messing around with her. So like, whatever they got from her. Oh God. You think they're using Cindy's weapons? Not necessarily glass slippers, but like they had enough time to like peek under the hood. Because the sound effect definitely sounds Cindy-esque laser-wise. Reverse engineered. Yeah.
Scarlet, Rapunzel.
I stand as her protector.
The bombardment stops.
Commander, give me a location.
2 o'clock. 20 meters up.
Up?
Up. Everyone looks up at the sky. Oh, there she is. Ooh. A NIKKE clad in black armor hovers above, staring down at them.
Oh, there she is.
It definitely looks. This part right here definitely is giving like really rough glass slippers vibes. She lands lightly and looks toward the goddess squad.
Solo beam bombardment, self-injury ability? NIKKE-like appearance, tactical understanding prioritizing sniping support and recovery units first. It's a heretic.
I'm like reading. It's always when they start to give like really important description information that they get funky with the wording. It's like not during the jokes or anything like that. It's when the important plot drops are happening. Snow White's entire array of weapons comes to life with a roar. The heretic staggers under the barrage of explosions. Her frame splinters and her armor tears apart, catching on fire. However, she regenerates as if nothing happened. I know we said that like she looked kind of like the queen in like the first like trailer drop and all that. I'm wondering like if they used the queen's initial body, whatever that was, as the kind of mock like skeleton, and now they're putting some of that like Cindy tech to like add to it, you know? And that feels very... It's giving Red Shoes. Like, it's giving, there are people really smart that are, like, doing this. Like, deep question mark? Like, I don't effing know. Like, it's not giving, like, mindless, like, raptures. It's giving, like, there's someone really effing smart.
She even has the ability to self-repair. That's so unfair.
It matters not. A swift cleave shall end her life.
Scarlet closes the distance in an instant and swings her blade. I don't think Red Shoes made these proto-coon. I'm not saying Red Shoes made them, although we do know Mirror exists, okay? I'm saying, like, there's someone of Red Shoes' brain, like mental, like really effing smart, that's even thinking of doing this together, like putting all this together. The heretic raises her arm to block the strike. The sword fails to slice through the arm and gets lodged in.
It doth not cleave.
Trying to imagine Red Shoe's still alive at this part. She is, like, we don't know how long Mirror's been active, but like, she could have been active ever since Red Shoes died, honestly. The half-severed limb regenerates, trapping Scarlet's blade in her arm.
Foul luck.
Scarlet desperately tries to pull her sword free. Just then, light bursts forth from the heretic's body. Dorothy jumps in, sweeping Scarlet's legs and knocking her off balance. Right as the beams slice through the air.
Duh! Move! You're in the way!
Oh! The Black Heretic unleashes blinding rays from her entire body towards Dorothy. She dodges every strike and fires back. Bullets tear through the heretic's form, but she heals just as quickly.
What is this thing?
Light gathers within the heretic's body. The body itself functions like glass slippers. Like, first it was the sound effects. The sound effect was like straight up the sound that Cindy makes when she fires. And now, like, the body is like, there's definitely some Cindy tech in here.
Oh no.
All right, target locked.
The sound of metal clashing resounds as the heretic's side is blown apart. Ew! I saw that message in the chat. I'm like, you can see her jaw. And I was like, whose jaw? Liliweiss? Yeah, she's gorgeous. And then I looked down and I was like, ugh. As she turns to assess the damage, Liliweiss's fist slams into her face. Damn. 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 The heretic staggers, and Liliweiss rushes in.
You hear it all the time, right? If an opponent has high regeneration, strike quickly before they have a chance to recover.
Liliweiss unleashes a relentless barrage of punches. Oh, don't strain yourself. The black heretic shakes helplessly, but the assault rages on. By the end of her relentless blows, only the shattered pieces of the heretic remain across the wrecked ground. Liliweiss dusts off her hands.
Phew, done.
I can scarcely tell who the true monster is.
Wow. Lilith, you're amazing. Huh?
Uh-oh. Something catches Snow White's eye. The silhouette of a human figure flying low and fast. What the hell? It's the same heretic they just destroyed. Ah, man.
Over there! There's one more!
Oh, man.
What?
She's heading toward the camp!
Where the hell were they keeping mass-produced heretics?
Damn it!
I'll go.
Like, what happened that made them temporarily disappear? Yeah, like, they're not in Overzone. They're, like... Liliweiss lowers her stance and sprints forward, only to collapse, hands bracing against the ground. I'm gonna assume that this was an experiment, and then they deemed it like they're not ready yet. And so they spent like the next 100 years like gathering more like different NIKKEs and instilling more tech. And we're about to see effing mass-produced heretics that are even stronger than this in modern day.
Huh?
Blood gushes from her eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. The ground begins to get drenched in fresh blood. The bleeding is profuse and doesn't stop.
Of all times for this to happen.
No, because they gave her like 6 months to a year and said, just don't push yourself. She pushed herself like this much. I know she was going crazy, but like, damn. Liliweiss collapses. The bleeding doesn't stop.
Lilith? Lilith! Lilith!
Hey, effed up our healer!
Scarlet, run! Make haste!
Dorothy and Scarlet rush towards the camp. Snow White shakes Liliweiss desperately.
Get up, please! Get up! Not yet! Not now!
Liliweiss doesn't move.
Liz!
A chill runs down Snow White's spine. She looks up into the sky to see 3 black heretics floating above, gazing down at her.
There are more!
The commander runs towards the camp. In the distance, he notices another black heretic heading for the camp. Yo, Commander!
Please, look here.
He draws his pistol and fires without hesitation. The bullets hit their mark. The heretic turns her gaze towards him.
What are you staring at, you filthy monster?
The heretic fires a beam. The commander dodges and pulls the trigger. Every bullet hits its mark. He picks up speed and rushes towards the heretic. Look at this boy go! Oh my gosh! More beams rain down. He dodges them all, firing non-stop. The distance closes gradually. As the commander reaches his desired range, he dodges the oncoming beam and takes aim. The bullet pierces the heretic's forehead, but there is no reaction.
Figures that wouldn't work.
In an instant, the heretic materializes before him. Her arm drives into the commander's side, dragging it all the way up to his elbow. I'm gonna just a shirtless Anderson for no particular reason. Just you know, I'm fact checking. The commander collapses without a sound. The heretic turns her back towards the camp. Then suddenly freezes. She stares at her hand. Her fingertips are disintegrating.
Commander! Vile beast.
Scarlet slices the heretic in two. Dorothy's kick crushes her head. The heretic drops to her knees. At the same time, a legion of beams erupts violently from her body. Dorothy and Scarlet are thrown to the ground, engulfed by the light. Both of them can immediately tell that these wounds are fatal.
What art thou doing? Arise at once.
You know, I could see how they were effing tired. They were tired as hell at the start of Overzone.
I'm trying.
Dorothy's vision blurs, but she forces herself up. Then she sees them, human soldiers and mass-produced NIKKEs rushing from the camp. In an instant, she feels a great sense of relief. They're about to be mowed down, aren't they? But only for a moment. She quickly realizes they'll only die in vain.
Don't come any.
Dorothy's vision darkens. Just before it fades completely, Dorothy watches as the heretic's body disintegrates into nothingness. Gunfire, unmistakably Snow White's, erupts from behind.
Snow White!
Dorothy and Scarlet's vision fades to black. Snow!
Snow just kept shooting!
Eventually, they lose consciousness. Ark Guardian to be continued! Oh my gosh! Oh! The mother effing Snow being right there by herself! Oh my gosh. Dorothy and Scarlet, like they fell unconscious and they were like, oh, these wounds are gonna be like fatal. I was like, oh my god, really? Already? Liliweiss is already down. I'm wondering if they are attacking like plot can't plot if Rapunzel blocks everything. I wonder if they're attacking like the Goddess Squad just because of the fact that like they're guarding where the humans are, you know, and they're trying to like get to the humans and all that. Or if this mass produced like heretic, if there is like a part of her that's potentially like based on the original queen, then like are they possibly specifically going after Liliweiss? Like in the future, we know like the queen is like trying to like reconnect the head and body and stuff. But like there could also maybe be some kind of like, if the queen is from that first like NIKKE, then is there like some sort of like attachment there that drew them to like the Goddess Squad? Or is it again just like testing, like here's the Goddess Squad, they're like the best people to test out this like new product we've been cooking up. Because even with the reason why like I think that, or like I'm wondering about that, is because if this is like traces of like Vop House, like first sightings of like Vop House, that's possibly like they were like doing these experiments and stuff before he even separated from like the squad, you know? Like they were doing it like that early on. It's just like, oh, yeah. I'm curious to find out also if this is a matter of Red Shoes / Mirror being behind it, if it's a matter of someone at that same like brain level, like maybe connected with like Deep, you know, because it seems like they've like implied that like Deep is full of people like at like that smart, but maybe like it went rogue or something, like experiments like gone rogue. Or even they don't even have to go rogue, honestly, because I remember like when we were doing like O-Tales talking about like Red Shoes, like I remember having the like question of there's no way Red Shoes, I highly doubt Red Shoes was like the only one effing around with this kind of stuff, you know? Like, yeah, she took it to like a really crazy extent and all that, but like the fact that she was able to like do it under the table and stuff for like as long as she did feels like some kind of weird like collusion, like working with someone, or like it doesn't feel like a one person like thing that was happening. Or like again, there's a third equally smart party that's like not of those two, but I want to play around with hooking up with people that we already know.